Stephen Hill with JustMyPicks.com. I'm here to bring you the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Baltimore Ravens for the Week 11 matchup for the NFL preview. What I'm going to be doing is breaking down the game so you can see my opinion and how I feel about the game. The first game we have coming up, the Baltimore Ravens take on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are the new, improved, and young Cincinnati Bengals. They take on the older Baltimore Ravens, the bigger brother of the AFC North. And what I'm starting to see in this matchup is the Baltimore Ravens are starting to take and lose games that they should be winning. Last week they lost versus the Seattle Seahawks, which is unexcusable. And the Cincinnati Bengals lost last week in a close game versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Cincinnati Bengals have a lot of upside to them. They're at this point, they're young on talent and they're good at talent. At the quarterback position, wide receiver position, the tight end position, the key positions you need to build a franchise. They've got Andy Dalton, they've got Jermaine Gresham, they've got AJ Green on the outside of wide receiver. They also have Simpson, wide receiver, and they have a lot of talent. And you have Cedric Benson back there running the football. They run the ball extremely well. They pass the ball extremely well. The only problem is the turnovers. They got to stop turning the ball over so much. This defense for the Cincinnati Bengals, the fifth stingiest defense in the NFL. They create turnovers very much. They create havoc. They swarm to the ball. They tackle very well. Marvin Lewis has his defense playing, and Coach Zimmer up there in Cincinnati has this team playing very well. Also, some of the keys that I saw for them was, can you keep this Baltimore Ravens offense off the field? If you keep the Baltimore Ravens defense on the field longer, you'll have a better chance of wearing them down in the fourth quarter. They have a lot of big guys like Haloti Naha, Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis. You can get them tired quickly, and in the fourth quarter, you can outrun them. But in this case, I like the Baltimore Ravens in this game. The Baltimore Ravens have a vaunted Hall of Fame defense. I think that at this point, the Ravens know it's time to start that playoff push now. So what they have to do is they have to man up and they have to play up. Play bigger than what you really are. They have limited offense, it seems like. Last week they went to Ray Rice only 7 times. That's not enough. Ray Rice is a Pro Bowl running back. They have the pieces on offense to get this game going. You ground and pound with Ray Rice in order to open up with Anquan Boldin. Anquan Boldin is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. If you put the ball anywhere near him, he will catch it. So Joe Flacco has to see that. He has to get on the same page with the head coach and get on the same page with the offensive coordinator. He has to also buy time. This offensive line needs to buy time for Joe Flacco so he can get this ball in the air. Also, the Ravens defense, they've been playing well, but they've been put in bad situations with turnovers, and they've also been put on bad situations where they're put in the red zone where they have to defend a red zone time and time again. That's not the strength of the Baltimore Ravens defense. The Baltimore Ravens defense is a bend, don't break defense. I like the Ravens in this game. I like them very big in this game. But also, they need balance on their team. They need balance on the offense and defensive side as well. You can start to see that the defense is getting tired of Joe Flacco turning the ball over or doing 3 and outs, and it's getting old, quite frankly. I think Joe Flacco is the quarterback for the Ravens. I feel like he's the quarterback for their future, and he can start that success now while they still have that defense, but he has to get it together. They have to have more balance on offense, pound the ball at Ray Rice. This game should not be close in any way, shape, or form. The Ravens are just too big up front. They're just too good at running back, and they're too good at wide receiver. I like the Baltimore Ravens in this one in a blowout. I've been Stephen Hill for JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow us on Twitter. You can also like us on Facebook. You can also check us out on YouTube, Just My Picks. You can also check us out on www.justmypicks.com. Thank you very much for viewing.